Hey guys, welcome back to the video, and today we're gonna look at 10 more amazing mod for R.E.P.O Christmassy edition. Also, we are almost at 1,000 subscribers, so I would really appreciate if you would subscribe. Once I get there, I'll shut up about it. So let's get into the mods. And the first amazing mod is the Burpleson base. This is a military base level with a theme of GoldenEye, Half-Life, and Doctor Strangelove, and even more. This map has a feel of mechanic meet the bunker map, and there is a lot of third dimension even for the first level, completed with an outside tunnel that leads back to the truck, giving you a second way to come back to the truck if there's no way back from the first area. Be careful not to get lost, as this place can be really confusing, even with the map. The map will also have vent that you can move around and drop to some other area. And at higher level, the map is even more perilous to go around, with narrow paths and pits on every corner. And like I said, there's a lot of reference, especially since there's actually a GLaDOS chamber from Portal, so expect to see some familiar video games here and there in the level, as well as some SCP stuff. And having an outside area in R.E.P.O is actually very intriguing and uncanny. But if you go on top of these tower, you can find an AR-33, which makes sense since we are actually in a military base. Overall, I'd say that this map is more on the difficult size of the R.E.P.O map. And the next amazing mod is the Sentry gun. A Sentry gun that you can place on the ground to attack for you. You don't even have to fight with this Sentry gun. It has a number of charge, and to install it you press E, and to retract it you press E again. A very useful items if you want to defend the corner while you're doing something else. And the next amazing mod is the Christmas gift. Gifts will randomly spawn in your levels, and when you reach them you can press E to open them, but be careful, some of them can explode, but most of them will just drop random valuables or items. Note that these items cannot be transferred between levels, so you better use them here and use all their energy and make the most out of it. The Christmas gift also adds the snow menu as a dependency, making it snow in the menu. Gift can also spawn in the shop, giving you more choice to buy items. And the next amazing mod is called Rogue Valuable, that adds 13 items that feels vanilla, like a potted plant, a snow globe, a Game Boy, a camera, a big arcade machine with the R.E.P.O van, a coffin, a microwave, will that work? A clock, a cello, and the microwave is just like the clown. If you toss it 3 times, it explodes. A uranium bowl to continue your uranium sets.
And a megaphone that acts like the puppet.
And finally, there is a drill that tries to spike you. There is no animation, but if you don't scroll your mouse, it will come towards you and hit you. Next amazing mob is the PAC Maze. And this map simulates the Pac-Man maze from, well, Pac-Man. So you will have to explore a scary Pac-Man theme map, along with ghosts everywhere. This map is more on the fun side rather than the immersive side, but it's still a fun and goofy map to play around. It has some tiles similar to most of the maps, like this is a tile from Swiftbrune Academy, and this one is from Mechanic. This map comes with its own valuables, and there is a ton of it. Most of the upgrades are in the valuables tier. Yellow does that Pac-Man eats, that can explode. But the map also has some unique tile to offer, like this one here with lots of parkour. This mod also comes with its own mob, like Blinky, that acts just like a robe, but a bit weaker. And the next amazing mod is Goop Upgrade, that adds 2 new upgrades to the game. First one being the shield. This will give you 10 more kind of HP, give you a shield that when you take damage, it will take the shield first, and after a while, the shield regenerates slowly. And the next upgrade is the Tumble Blast upgrade. Best used with a Tumble Launch. This will give you a chance to do more damage when you Tumble Launch, inflicting 40 damage to an enemy and 20 to you, making it a double-edged sword but a more potent one when you need the last hit. And the next amazing mod is the Zora Enemy. This ghost girl will chase you around. You can freeze her by looking at her, but you can't kill her. She will constantly follow you for 3 minutes. If you survive 3 minutes, she will actually disappear. There is only a 5% chance for Zora to appear on the map. She's supposed to go through object, but not these kinds of object, I think. It's a ghost, but this can lead to situation unexpected. Zora will only chase one player at a time. Other players can see Zora, but will not get killed if they enter in contact with her. So be careful, watch your back to not get killed. And the next amazing mod is the Majora's Mask. This mask has a terrible fate. If you grab it, it will do one of these random things. All valuables in the level teleports to the mask, one random player dies, one random player is teleported to a random valid point in the level, new items spawn around the mask, a random player gains a random upgrade, all lighting in the level turns off, all players' colors are randomized, like I am now green, the level switches, low gravity affect the map for a short time, or everyone drops their health item. And the next amazing mod is more upgrade. I've already covered that one before, but since then there's a bunch new upgrades that it adds. So let's go through all of them, and the first one is the item value upgrade, which increased by 5% the value of all the valuables. This one cost about 80,000, so it takes a while before you make it back. And the next is the valuable count upgrade, showing you how many valuables is in the level. And the next is the sprint usage upgrade, making so that the stam reduce slower when you run. So when you have 10 of them, your stam decrease extremely slowly. The next one is the map enemy tracker, showing you where an enemy is on the map with a white dot. The next one is the map zoom upgrade, zooming out on the map to see further. This one can be bought 2 times for an even bigger zoom out. Next one is the item resist upgrade, making so that every item is a bit harder to destroy every upgrade you take. And the next one is the auto scan upgrade, which will scan for you the item on the map. And finally, for a cost of around 160,000, you can have an extra life, so that when you eventually die, you never mind, it doesn't work. Okay, so turns out there is a button to revive, which is R. If you don't press that before the level stops, you won't be revived, so you need to revive before the end of the level. And finally, the last amazing mod is the trash box. If you don't want an item anymore, if you got one in a level or with another mod, you can trash it in the trash box in exchange for a cash bag. It is going to reimburse a part of the value. I paid this health pack 12k, and now this is 6k, so you regain about half of the value of the object. So let's say you play with the gifts, and you get something very boring like a zero gravity orb. It's an easy way to get some value out of it. And there we go, an easy 20k. You can mix multiple items and it will spit out only one cash bag. So this was 10 more amazing mod for R.E.P.O Christmas edition. Hope you liked the mod in this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.